Brighu is restless the way cities make you restless. He walks through Delhi's medieval ruins. Brighu is a keeper of his city's secrets, and he keeps all of this inside him like a map of a world that is quietly disappearing. Brighu won't run. Brighu, in fact, gives you an illustration of the arch of his foot to convince you that his feet are not meant for running. They're meant for walking, and they're meant for noticing, and that details matters a lot in this book. That, in a nutshell, is Brighu Sen, and he is the beating heart of Sarnath Banerjee's sixth graphic novel, Absolute Jafar. This book, that almost took Sarnath 7 years to write, is semi-autobiographical. Brighu then meets a very talented artist from Karachi called Mehrooq Zaidi. The two fall in love, but she has to leave for Chicago, and Brighu has to find a way to continue the relationship, and so he lands up in America to be with her. What follows is equal parts romance and bureaucratic farce. Since Mehrooq is Pakistani, they end up spending countless hours in government offices, at the FRRO, in Jaisalmer House, so much so that Brighu says that he develops great empathy for office furniture. Frustrated with all the bureaucratic loops that they have to go to, Brighu's partner receives a fellowship and they decide to move to Berlin. There they have a son and they name him Jafar. The book is essentially about Brighu telling Jafar all about his love for Delhi, his love for Kolkata, his love for places that no longer exist. The real magic of Absolute Jafar is not just the fact that Brighu is telling a story, but Brighu positions himself as a character in his own narrative. The book touches upon a couple of interesting themes, including the idea of becheni or restlessness and how he uses his long walks to get over it. He also talks about the violence associated with migration, and there's a very interesting conversation that he has with Jyotsna in one part of the book, where he confesses that migration for him has been a very, very violent experience. And Jyotsna shoots back and says that as a South Asian woman, she in fact found migration to be extremely liberating. And the fact that Brighu thinks that it's violent is because he's lost a lot of his privileges that he had back home here in Berlin. Absolute Jafar is a wonderful read. It's poignant, it's deeply political, it's deeply self deprecatory. And this is a book that I actually raced through the first time I picked it up, only to pick it up a second time. And this time I decided to walk with Brighu and not run. I hope you enjoy reading this book. Thank you for watching.